Meet Amahle the elephant. Though she is only 8 months old, she is already very intelligent. Amahle has invited us to join her and her family as they roam about the beautiful South African land they call home. Amahle loves observing the animals around her as she grazes the land's abundance of plants with her family. Elephants, like our Amahle, are herbivores, which means that they only feed on trees, grass, flowers, and so many other plants. Oh, Amahle wants to show us something. Spots? 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 Amahle is simply overwhelmed by all the spots that surround her. Where, oh where do they come from? You guessed it, they belong to our majestic friend, the giraffe. But why so many spots? Well, the spots help giraffes cool off when it's hot, or warm up when it's cold, which is called thermoregulation. Whoa! Look at that tongue. A giraffe's tongue is long, strong, and stretchy, allowing a giraffe to reach a little further towards their food or water. It can also wrap around thorny plants, like this acacia tree branch, so the giraffe can reach the branch's tasty leaves with ease. It looks like the sun has pretty much set, but this doesn't mean Amahle won't be awake through most of the night. Elephants don't need much sleep, unlike most humans, like yours truly. My nighttime skincare routine awaits. See you bright and early, Amahle. Good morning, Amahle. Amahle has woken up to the sight of a herd of zebras. They have just begun their day's graze after a 7-hour night's sleep. These Eastern Cape zebras, officially named Burchell zebras, are special. But why? Well, from a distance, it looks like these zebras are only black and white. But if you take a closer look, you'll find a brown stripe in the white gap between each black stripe. Like the giraffe's spots, the zebra's stripes help it to perform thermoregulation. Zebras are easy to spot because of their eye-catching pattern. Unfortunately, this pattern also makes it difficult for a zebra to camouflage. Camouflage is a tool that makes animals look like they're part of the objects around them, and so they can stay hidden. It seems we must whisper now, since Amahle's noticed a hungry lion in the distance, feasting on, what is that? A zebra? Oh, looks like the little guy's stripe pattern gave him away. Shame. I won't lie, even though this lion is a ferocious killer, I really want to cuddle up with the fella. I mean, look at that glorious mane. Male lions are known for their large manes, while females, well, not so much. Behind both of a lion's ears and on the tip of its tail, you'll find black markings. These are follow me signs. When a lioness is guiding her cub through tall grass, her markings will ensure the cub does not lose sight of her. Follow me signs can be found on animals all around the Eastern Cape. This deer-like animal is called an impala. The impala's personal follow me sign is 3 black lines located on its bottom. When you see an impala in the wild, chances are it won't be alone. Impalas travel in herds of 15 to as many as 100. What's that, Amahle? All right. Amahle wants to share a little about her life as an elephant with us. This is Amahle's mother, Nana. She is the matriarch, or the eldest female elephant in her family. The matriarch knows more about which locations contain the most water, food, and safety than anyone else in her family. April, Amahle's older sister, nannies Amahle so she can understand how to become a strong mother and leader. Elephants are a keystone species, which means that they play a big part in keeping the nature around them alive. Though it may sound gross, the elephant's poo provides food and sometimes even a home for some creatures. There is another animal who has similar features as our elephant, whose poop also feeds and builds homes for its newcomers, the white rhino. White rhino are meant to have two long pointy horns on their noses, but the horns on these two guys are stubby. How could it be? Our two friends here, Honey and Mustard, had their horns removed to protect them from poachers. Honey and Mustard are not the only rhinos who are at risk. We have already lost hundreds of thousands of rhinos and their horns to poachers. Because of this, living rhinos around the world fear humans will come and hurt them in exchange for their beautiful horns. Before we go, Amahle wants to teach us one last thing. It's something called empathy. Has anyone ever told you to put yourself in someone else's shoes? This is often tricky to do, especially when it's someone who is completely different from us. But that's exactly what it means to practice empathy. This whole time, our clever Amahle wanted to show us how different animals are more similar than we think. Our lion has follow me signs, just like our impala. The giraffe and zebra use their bright patterns to thermoregulate. The poop from rhinos and elephants alike helps some creatures live. With empathy, we might even see ourselves in creatures as small as termites, who work with thousands of other termites to build a mound in the same way a human works with a construction crew to build buildings. With empathy, we may also realize that if we were a rhino, we would be sad without our horns, since they are so important for our survival. Amahle believes that with empathy, humans will be kinder to those who walk this earth alongside us. She now encourages you and I to search for similarities between ourselves and the living beings who seem so different from us. So long, Amahle, and thank you for all you taught us.